Bernadette. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. So today's focus is going to be on stretching and stabilizing the hip flexors. So if you tend to have tight hip flexors, or you just feel like you want a little bit of more mobility there, or even a little bit more strength, we're going to do a little bit of everything for them today. So this video is for you if that's what you're looking for. So come onto your back, please. And I like to turn these mini practices into a little sandwich. So we're gonna start with bridge pose, then we're gonna do some work for the hip flexors, and then we'll finish with bridge pose so that we can stretch it out at the end as well. So plant your feet and have your feet and your knees hips distance apart. Everything else is relaxed on the ground. And let's just take a breath here together. So take a full inhale with me. And then a nice long exhale. Okay, we'll begin with bridge pose. So as you inhale, press through the feet and lift the hips, coming up into your bridge. Feel a little bit of stretch for the front. And then exhale, slowly roll down. 3 more rounds. Inhale, press through the feet, lift the hips. And then exhale and slowly roll down. We'll do 2 more together. Inhale, lift the hips, stretch it out. And then exhale. See if you can go 1 vertebra at a time and really articulate from the top of the back all the way down through your hips as you come down. And we'll do 1 more like that. Inhale and lift, big stretch, maybe lift a little higher this time. And then as you exhale, slowly roll down. Okay, so keep your left foot planted, and we're gonna do 4 rounds of this little work for the hip flexor, and then we'll do it on the other side. So as you exhale, we're gonna just pick the right foot up off the floor and hug the knee in towards the chest. And don't use your hands, so keep your hands down by your sides so that your hips have to work for it. All right, and then as you inhale, you're gonna press your foot out and hover your foot above the ground so that your leg is straight if you can and your foot is hovering. As you exhale, tighten the belly and squeeze your heel up towards the ceiling. You'll get a little stretch for the back of the leg and some work for the hip. And then inhale, slowly lower down, hover your foot. Exhale, hug your knee back in towards your chest. And again, hands stay down. So we're gonna do 3 more like that. So inhale, pressing out with your heel. As you exhale, tighten the belly a bit as you squeeze your heel up towards the ceiling. Flex your foot. Inhale and slowly lower down. Take your time so that your hip has to work a little bit. Exhale, knee to chest. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, pressing out with the heel. Exhale, belly hugs in towards the spine as we raise that foot. If this is tight, by the way, just keep a little bend in your knee, okay? Inhale, slowly lower down. And then exhale, knee to chest. Last one, inhale, press out with the heel. Exhale, slowly raise that heel up towards the ceiling. Inhale, slowly lower down. And exhale, knee to chest. This time you can hug it in. Give it a little rest. Hopefully you can feel a little bit of work in that hip flexor there. We'll do the other side, so take a pause. All right, so hands stay down, right foot stays planted. We'll do that on the left side. So on your next exhale, just pick the foot up off the floor and squeeze your knee in towards your chest using your hip muscles to get it there. Inhale, as you press out with the heel, hover your foot. As you exhale, tighten the belly, raise the heel up towards the ceiling. Inhale, slowly lower down. And exhale, knee to chest. Nice job. We'll do 3 more. Inhale, pressing out with the heel, stretch it out. Really hover your foot low. Exhale, slowly bring it up. Feels like work, right? Inhale, slowly lower down. Heel hovers above the ground. Exhale, knee to chest. We have 2 more. Inhale, press out. Exhale, squeeze it up. Take your time. Make sure the belly's hugging in towards your spine, and that'll keep your back on the ground as well. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, knee in. Last one. Inhale, press it out. Exhale, heel to ceiling. Inhale, slowly lower. And exhale, knee to chest. Good. Give it a squeeze. Whew. All right. Plant both feet. We're going to go right back to bridge pose. So hopefully you can feel a little bit of just sensation in your hips that they had to do a little bit of work. So we're going to stretch them out. Sometimes, too, I'll mention this, if you tend to have tight hips, sometimes doing a little bit of strength right before you stretch them can actually help them relax a little bit more because they feel stable. So notice if you get a nice stretch here. So as you inhale, press down with the feet and lift the hips, coming back into bridge pose, and just feel the stretch there for the front of the hips. As you exhale, slowly roll down, bringing yourself back to the ground. We'll do 3 more like that, and the last one we'll just stay up for a few breaths. So inhale, press through the feet, lift the hips, and then exhale, slowly roll down. 2 more, inhale and lift. Exhale, roll down. Last one, inhale, press through the feet, lift the hips, come up into your bridge pose. Let's just stay 2 breaths here. So as you exhale, gently hug the belly in so that you're stable. And then inhale, press a little bit higher. So press down with your feet, lift your hips a little bit more, feel a little bit more stretch. Exhale, 1 more breath here. And then inhale, lift just any amount higher. And then as you exhale, slowly roll down. So pause a moment, let your hips rest on the ground. And then gently hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And then we'll just roll to one side and meet back in a seated position. Awesome job. So I hope you felt a little bit of work for your hips there, and also a little bit of stretch and mobility there, especially on that sort of back end with those final rounds of bridge pose. If you have any questions, you can always leave them in the comments. And if you'd like to join me for an online yoga class, I would love to have you. You are 1000% invited. All are welcome. My website is bernadettesoler.com. First class is always free. You'll see where to sign up for that on my website. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was super useful for you. And I look forward to seeing you next time.